Deadlock is really enjoyable. This was released in 1967. It's directed by Leo Penn and it's written by Stanford Whitmore and Evan Hunter with a cast including Jack Kelly, Tige Andrews, Percy Rodrigues, Brooke Bundy, Lee Grant and Nicholas Colasanto. And it's because of Colasanto that I became aware of this, and I hadn't heard of the Theatre of Stars before. It's a TV anthology series. This aired, it's a just feature length, it's just under an hour, and it aired as part of this Theatre of Stars TV series. And it's really great, and honestly, it's the perfect length. If it had been a longer feature film, an hour and 20, an hour and 30, I think there would have been enough substance there. But it does work being this length. It's about a woman whose husband was killed by a detective, shot and killed by a detective, and she decides to go and get revenge. She walks into the police station with a gun and a jar or vial of nitroglycerin, and the detective's not actually there. So she waits there. She makes it very clear why she's there. And obviously because she's got the weapon, they don't want to approach her because she's pointing it at them and they're just in the police station. They're not exactly armed for this situation. I don't know how that would work in real life or indeed at the time, but I feel like in a police station today, people would maybe be a little bit more prepared for this situation. I'd like to think so, but nevertheless, she's basically in charge here because she's got the weapon. She has to wait for the detective to arrive. Will she kill him? Will they manage to get the gun from her? I'm not going to say what happens, but it was a really interesting narrative, really great story, very, very well written. The characters are brilliant. Nicholas Colasanto's not in it a tremendous amount, but what we got was quite satisfying. So if you're a Colasanto fan, then certainly that part will be quite satisfying. But even though he wasn't in it too much, I still really thoroughly enjoyed it. Everybody gave great performances. I was really keen to see what would happen. I was keen to find out how things would conclude. And as I said, it's just under an hour, and it's honestly the perfect length of time to tell this story from start to finish. I thought it was really great, really well done, really interesting story. I might check out more Theatre of Stars films. I don't know what the rest are like, if there's a similar theme. I have no idea. If you have any thoughts on that or know anything about it, please feel free to share. I can confirm that Deadlock was really great. I'm really glad I had a reason to watch it. It was a very well written, really fascinating story with some great performances. Visually, it looked very good. We had some really great camera work. We had a lot of close-ups, but not too dramatic, and I really don't like really extreme close-ups, and I don't know why. It's just something I'm not a huge fan of, but that wasn't an issue here. And I think despite the fact that it's basically all set in the same space, they made great use of it. So all things considered, I think it's very fair to say that I really thoroughly enjoyed Deadlock, and I'm very happy to recommend it.